broadcast.
So they tell me. But the light on the camera's not on. There's supposed to be a red light on?
I gotta put a tape in it.
Oh, so we're not taping this, and if like there's a gem, if I say something that's brilliant and earth-shaking, and we don't have a tape, then it won't be recorded for posterity.
True.
Except for the fact that Ustream's recording it. So that just shoots that theory all to heck. Oh look, there I am. Okay. Hey guys, Dan's chair is empty. Playing the part of Dan Nickerson today will be this water bottle, which, if last week's humor was any indication, then this might actually be funnier than Dan today. So, no, Dan's on his way. He's finishing up the top 10, taking care of some personal business, and no, I'm not going to tell you what that is. And he'll be here momentaneously. Chris the Hand Harper behind the video production suite today. There's the proof. Of course, that could be anybody's hand. And was there a show last week, or was I gone? There's Dan. Sitting in for Dan is the bottle of water.
No, we're going last week, going away from the airport.
Oh, that's right, we were gone. That's right, I was in the back seat of the car. Those of you who, top 10 signs Barack Obama is now president. Those of you who came for a show last week, we were just getting off the plane at DIA, coming back from Affiliate Summit.
Dead in arrival.
And it was dead in arrival? It was about, what, 11:20, 11:25 before I looked at my watch and said, oh, the show, and turned it on. So those of you who stuck with it. Yeah, I did.
Did you? Is it on there?
It should be.
And I tried pulling it.
Nicholas Chase says, hey.
Hello.
Nick. So, live from the base of the beautiful Rocky Mountains in northern Colorado at 5,000 feet above sea level, it is Joel Comm Live, and that's me, and this is Dan.
Dan.
And I'm going to need a monkey, too, Chris. I failed my monkey show prep. With a voice box.
Did you tell people that we almost didn't have a show because no power?
No, I hadn't yet. I mean, I hadn't had a chance. We just started.
What have you been doing?
We just started. Yeah, the power went out, what, about an hour ago? Lights out, nothing. You know, I had my laptop battery, that was it. So
couldn't even work on the top 10 list, didn't have any paper.
Here's the water bottle. So, welcome to those of you joining us, alphabetically speaking. Awesome, BCF Live, Bill Perry, Edward Moore, Guns N' Religion, Kelly from Virginia,
hey,
LALKONO, Soft Proj, Surf Safely, Veronique, Web Design, and random use streamers from around the world.
Kelly, did you get my email yesterday? Let me know.
Anybody else can't hear anything? Veronique says she no heary. So I want to make sure our audio is going out. So here's the tweet. Okay, good. So here's the tweet you guys can do. Top 10 signs that Barack Obama is president. Now on Joel Comm Live. And here's the, I'm going to type this in. You guys can just retweet this. Ah, see, that was good. Oh, it's Sarah Jane's monkey. It's got the SJ on the back. Okay. I will be good to you, Sarah Jane monkey. So, if you guys will go in, do that. Dundee in Sarasota, as in Dundee Crisp, the one and only, say it so. Say yes. Hey. Well, I'd say good to see you, but I can't see you. But it's good for you to see me. So if you say hi to Bob and get a login so you have your name up there.
I met Dundee then, okay.
The dingo ate my baby. All right, so what's going on?
Not a lot. Busy.
Got a lot going on.
Too much going on.
There's never too much.
Yeah, probably right.
Last week we showed you, or the week before. Are you sure we showed the MSS video?
I'm not sure.
I thought we did.
I don't even know when we filmed it.
I think we did.
Did we show you guys? Hello, Jabril from Schaumburg. Did we show you guys the Mobile Syndication Solutions video that we shot announcing the new iPhone application platform that we're opening up to others? You regulars would know.
I'm pretty sure we did.
You regulars would know. No. Kelly says no.
Oh, okay.
I don't think we did. And I don't know that we're going to show the whole thing. It's really cool, though.
We can give a link too.
And, oh, this is also cool. Fletcher just told me that there's now a Ustream app.
Yeah, I saw that.
So I'm going to try and pull up the show. If you have an iPhone, just go to the App Store and do a search. Needs an active Wi-Fi connection. Oh, well, I should be on Wi-Fi, right?
Maybe turn it off.
Do I need to tell it to prioritize Wi-Fi here?
Probably.
Wi-Fi. If you have a Wi-Fi connection, it's on Infomedia N. Why is it trying to use G? There it is.
I don't know.
Okay. 3G, that is. All right, so I'm on my Wi-Fi. Ustream.tv viewer is what you want. And here's featured.
Cool.
Oh, look, there we are.
There we are. So it's already on the featured?
Well, whenever we go live, we're automatically tagged to go featured.
Cool.
And there's a share button. Whenever we go live, we're automatically tagged to go
Wow,
featured.
that's pretty cool.
And there's a share button. Look
That's
at
awesome.
that.
It's better than on this.
Wow.
It is. You guys got to see this.
Show it.
Um, Well, it doesn't look as good on the camera.
It looks pretty good.
Check this out.
He's so excited he showed it to Chris.
Wow.
Fletcher, did you pull it up already?
It is really good feed.
Look, there's
That's a
Dan.
very good feed. Would it be really vain if I just watched my whole time when like here?
Just use it like a mirror.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, you guys, as you were, I'm gonna watch the show.
Yeah. Pretty boring without.
Listen, you guys,
That's awesome.
as you were, I'm gonna watch the show.
Yeah. Pretty boring without.
Listen, you guys,
That's awesome.
as you were, I'm gonna watch the show.
Yeah. Pretty boring without. We are so bad.
This is really cool.
That's the ultimate in vanity. Just sitting there watching you.
This
Wow,
is
I'm on TV.
this is really freaking cool. Ustream guys, dudes, you rock.
Yeah, that's
This
pretty
is
impressive.
This is really impressive. I wonder if it's only live, right? Oh, there's an archive because this doesn't play Flash. So let's see if it keeps all our old shows as
In
well.
fact, that's one of the issues that we have with our mobile syndication service video.
What's that?
It doesn't play on iPhone.
Well, we have. Oh, look,
That's amazing.
it archives them all. Wow, that is cool. In fact, we need to work that in
Yeah, definitely.
to MSS. All right, so sound does work on an iPod. Yeah, I'm using a
First gen has headphones, second gen has speakers.
right. It should work just fine. Well, it said it wanted Wi-Fi only, so and it came in pretty smooth. Where are we? I read that Inc. magazine article with Marcus from Plenty O Fish. What are you doing?
Pushing buttons. I get paid to do.
The air raid will begin in 10 seconds.
Yes.
All right, so we told you guys that we were going to do a top 10, and we need more people here for it because this is big. This is top 10 signs that Obama is now president. So go out there and tweet. I'm going to wait right here.
And it's not funny as much as it's just these.
It's a little funny.
It's a little funny.
It's humorous
It's humorous.
because, frankly, we're not finding humor in the fact that
And it's not, I'm not bashing
no,
Obama.
there's no bashing.
No bashing
No
at
bashing.
all.
No bashing. So go tweet. I'm going to wait right here.
Yeah.
I got a new button.
Oh boy.
I did. So this is the, of course, the Staples Easy button I've had forever.
That was easy.
You're lucky we don't have a desk yet because I don't have the squishy things out here.
Yeah, I know.
But as soon as we get the desk, it's going to be a squishy thing assault. You're going to be gone that week, aren't you?
Squishy thing of salt.
And then this came from
Karina, wasn't it?
Karina. Yeah, where's Karina?
Where's Karina?
And now Stephen and Alicia sent me the no problem button.
No problemo, dude.
Wow.
So now I have a trio of buttons.
That was easy. No problemo, dude.
I'm going to be like, what's his name? The money guy, Mad Money? Kramer, with his little sound machine.
Yeah.
Only without the blood vessel bursting out of my skull and draining pints at a time.
It'd be funny to spoof him for internet marketing products.
Buy,
Yeah.
buy.
Yeah, so I just bought this product. Like, no! It's like,
I'm just afraid of having a stroke, I mean, that guy's like gonna, if he ever does a show live, he's gonna bust a vessel live one day.
Kelly, you're selling a video product, so you should have the video on there. You can split test. You can
Yes.
split test though.
Yes. Can we add captions to today's show? Fletcher, you want to transcribe and type as we're talking? Today's closed captioning brought to you by Fletcher Grinneman. No? Not so much? That's looking sharp. Fletcher is working on custom design for MSS, and we can't tell you who it is. No, we can't. But let's, do you have the video, Chris, for MSS?
I can't even locate it.
I like that. He
I like
says,
that a
I
lot.
can. By the way, I spotted another monkey. He's hanging right behind the camera. That might be the one without the voice box. I don't know.
I think they're breeding.
They're everywhere. I was talking about selling them. We actually have, we don't have one with a patch here. We bought Infomedia patches, and they stick on the back, and we were thinking about selling them. There's just not a lot of money in it, but let me ask you guys, would you pay $14.95 plus a few bucks shipping for your own flying monkey with the Infomedia logo and patch on it? All right, so there's my question.
Yeah.
No, so that's why we're not going to sell them.
Yeah.
And it'd be too much of a hassle for us to package them and deal with it anyway. So yes, you can't get it with the Infomedia patch for $1 in China.
$1.50.
Yeah, $1.50 for you.
This be our IM board division.
So I'm not going to sell them. We got other things to do that are generating
Get better as giveaways.
beaucoup more buckinos. So as soon as Chris has got this video ready, we're going to show you Mobile Syndication Solutions. And basically, this is it's a demo of the Comm app on the iPhone.
Got a little bit going on?
Why are we going in and out here?
I'm trying to get the video, and for some reason it just cuts you out.
Oh, well, that's fine if you just...
Well, we've lost power again in the studio, and can't see anything
is
here.
this thing on?
And now the camera's not showing you.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, they can hear us though, probably.
Blackout. It's a blackout. Power went out and the sun went down all at the same time.
All right, here you go.
They can hear us.
Oh, we're back.
Nice.
You looked a lot better in the dark.
Yeah, I'm a little pale.
Yeah, so that's the one limitation with Cam Twist. It doesn't like you to do things in the middle of the show.
Okay.
Adding new features.
So is it doable or not?
It's possible. It's going to be a little rough for a few seconds.
Okay, put us in the dark. Just tell me when you're doing it. And Veronique, I don't know what to tell you. Somebody transcribe the show for Veronique. Just start typing.
All right, I'm going to try again.
Check your mute button. That's all I can say.
Okay.
Okay, now I got to get the audio switch.
Developing applications for the iPhone platform. In fact, you might even recognize our company for holding the #1 spot in the App Store for quite some time. Now, we've moved on to an application which we believe is revolutionary and opens up the door to a whole new generation of iPhone apps. Our code name has been the Guru app, but the official name is MSS, Mobile Syndication Service. Whether you're a teacher, an author, an actor, a musician, an athlete, a politician, you name it, you can use Mobile Syndication Service to get your own application into the iPhone App Store and put your content into the hands of those who are interested in following you. Let me give you a demo of the Mobile Syndication Service application using the Comm app. And so we click the app to start it off, and it immediately loads up a splash screen, and then it's going to load a picture of our designation. Now you'll notice up at the top there's a message of the day. If you click on this, it'll actually open up the web browser within the MSS application and display the web page. Unlike most applications, when you click a web page on the iPhone and it leaves the app, this stays within the app. So we're actually just going to say done and go back within the app. Right here, you're able to put your phone number. So the phone number is always there for people to be able to reach you in your call center. If we go to the next button, this is going to be our news button. You can design any custom background that you want. This is Comm's Daily Dispatch. And what you'll notice as we go through, these are each titles of articles that are on my blog, and what we're actually doing is bringing in the RSS feed to our own template. And so if we click any one of these, once again, it opens the browser within the application window so that you never have to leave the application. And it's loading up my blog in this entry right there. We can go forward and backward. We can refresh as well. I'm going to close that. And so you can place as many items in your daily news as you want. Next, we have our calendar. With the simple back-end interface, which I'm going to show you in just a minute, you're able to put your events here in the calendar. And each event is also linkable. So if we click on this one right here, it'll take us directly to the web page that is associated with this event. The next tab is our media tab, and this is really powerful because here you can upload audios and videos along with descriptions and thumbnails and place them within your application. When you click one, it actually opens up the YouTube player within the application. Okay, so you've purchased the courses, you've downloaded the ebooks, you've gone to the seminars or conferences. What do you do? And when you're done, you simply click the Done button, and we're back within the application. So there's no limit to the media that you can include within your own application. Finally, the last button is a Twitter tab, and with this you can keep your users apprised of your latest tweets. And once again, if there's any links within the tweets, when you click on that particular tweet, it will open up the web browser and take you directly to the website that is being referenced. And when the user is done, they simply click Done, and they're back within the app again. So with the combination of your front splash screen with the message of the day and a number to your office or call center, a news tab that lets you import your own RSS feed, a calendar function to keep your users apprised of where you're going to be and what you're doing, a video. Okay, so that's enough of me narrating this. And the rest of the video, you can actually go to my blog or to youtube.com and see it. But what we do is show the back end. Everything that you see in the app is managed. The app is like a shell, okay? And everything is managed from a web-based interface where you upload your videos, you put in the picture, the message of the day, your calendar, your RSS feed for the news, your Twitter feed for the Twitter account. And essentially what we've done is we have made the mobile syndication solutions available for anybody who wants their own iPhone app that's very similar to a Comm app, only has your own name and look and feel. And it is the future. And we've had a ton of people, companies, individuals, musicians, authors, you name it, have been contacting us.
Hundreds now.
And, yeah, and we are working on building custom apps for people. And I can't tell you who the one that we're building for right now is, but I can see Fletcher's computer, and it's looking cool. When this thing launches, I believe it's going to go to the top of the charts. So we'll keep you posted on that. And to answer the question earlier, I don't use teleprompter or a script. I just know what I want to say.
It's pretty impressive. He's done it so many times, it's natural to him, so.
And you know, sometimes we have to do several takes, but usually I don't wear Chris out too much. You know, we get through it pretty easily. The app, if you want to have your own custom app, you need to call our call center and talk to Javier, and the number is 970-278-0011. I'm not going to give you a price on the air. It's pricey. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you because iPhone development is pricey. But if you read articles out there, there was an article on O'Reilly.com a couple weeks or November.
Yeah.
Want your own iPhone app? Be prepared to pay. iPhone apps start at 30 grand and go upwards to high five figures and then into six figures. And companies are getting used to paying that to have quality programming done. That's why we created a solution that would make it easier for people to have their own app. So 970-278-0011. Call our sales department. Talk to.
You're also part of you also be part of a network with us of these apps.
Right.
So which gives you far more value than just putting it out yourself.
And tell Javier that you saw on Comm Live, and tell him we'll give you a 10% discount on your turnkey app if you decide that you want.
Do you want to give the link to the website as well? Or not?
Sure, mobilesyndicationsolutions.com. You can watch the entire video. Not now, because you're watching me. We're building a relationship here. I'm talking, you're listening, you're typing. Dan's not doing anything.
No.
And you'll see the web-based interface and how that works as well. And we're going to be upgrading it and yada, 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 yada. How long did it take your apps to hit the store once they get approved?
It actually, Chris, there's two links now. There's that link works, but it's Mobile Syndication Solutions now. solutions, but that link works as well. It can take anywhere from a week to 2 weeks, depending if you have a controversial app. Obviously, it can take longer for a view period, but
Like iJiggles?
yeah, like
Which got approved.
Which got approved.
It'll probably go.
That's
like
that's
that.
what people are doing now for the controversial apps is that they're sort of backdooring functionality, and the bad functionality is sort of backdooring in. Like they promote it as, like iJiggles promoted little baby pictures. Oh, have fun distorting pictures of your baby, and all the guys are using it for.
Well, the demo shows you
Yeah,
women.
the video. Yeah, but on there.
Basically, you select the
Yeah.
region of
Yeah.
the photo that you want to jiggle, and the guy in the video said in most cases it'll be
Yeah.
2.
Right.
Yes, we're gonna jiggle her nose and her pinky finger. No, that's not what they're doing.
But if your app has to have some functionality, it has to have some good features on it, and if it's not controversial, then you're looking at 1 to 2 weeks.
It took 5 days for the Joel.com app,
Yeah.
5 business days for it to show up in the store. So we're pretty confident that 5 days is
Right.
Should be par for the course. I think that they're getting the system down. As long as it
that's
works.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing too with our system is that because you're using our platform, these Apple reviewers will know that it's on our platform, and they'll know that it sort of meets their standards, so they'll prove it quicker.
Coming soon at the bottom of the hour, we'll do the top 10 signs that Barack Obama is president. So please tweet that if you haven't. That's coming up in 7 minutes. And
By the way, it's kind of funny if you go to MSNBC today. There's a article on Barack Obama, and they spelled Barack wrong. I'm like doing some research and stuff, and I can't believe they spelled Barack wrong on MSNBC.
need to do a little fact checking.
Yeah.
Yo. So we're going to be featured in a major newspaper
Yes.
on Sunday, February 1st. And the guy called, they told me the fact checker would be calling.
Right.
And he said that he's going to be a hero when he tells his kids,
Oh, cool.
that he was fact checking the iFart guy. I said, and you could tell him that you're a fart checker now. Yes, New York Times. Correct, BCF Live. New York Times article on Sunday, February 1st, the consumed column. The New York Times Magazine, the insert, is where we're going to be. So watch for that. We're part of a bigger article. I'm not sure what role we're going to play in it, but we're in there, so you can't argue with that.
As long as they spell our name right.
Yeah. And I think in part of the fact checking, he asked me if the name of the book was Twitter Power. So it sounds to me like they're going to be mentoring Twitter Power. Mensurating?
Another word.
Mentioning Twitter Power in...
That's our next launch that we have to get ready
Yep,
for.
one launch after another. So the other thing I was going to talk about was Twit Power. Not to be confused with the book of the lengthened name, Twitter Power, but this is twitpower.com, TWITPWR. Are you able to pull up a screenshot over there, Chris?
They don't show up well enough.
No web shot. So if you guys go to TWITPWR.com, Twit Power is picking up steam. Talk a little bit about what the site is and
Well,
what we've
Twit Power,
added.
I mean, if you're on Twitter, obviously you're trying to save as much space as you can on your tweets. And so most people use tinyURL to shorten their URLs, and Twitter actually defaults to tinyURL to shorten the URLs. But with tinyURL, all you do is get a short URL. You get nothing else. What we wanted to do is create statistics, analytics, have a ranking system, have a referral system, have a way that you can actually see all the links that you've created and go back to them, and be able to give you more traffic and more followers by using the Twit Power system. So when you sign up for Twit Power, you instantly get your own sort of referral ID. Every link that you post on Twitter has a little frame that has an affiliate link on the right-hand side and actually has a link to your profile on the left side. So if your links get retweeted, you're going to attract more followers, you're going to get more traffic, and then people can click on your profile and see all the links you've created and send more traffic to all the links you previously created.
It's a great traffic gen system.
So
And we got
more
new
traffic,
features.
more followers.
New features.
Yeah. And the new features are basically the additional stats for the URLs, so that if you click on a profile,
We'll click on me.
and then you click on one of the links on the right-hand
Let's
side,
do the iFart for $5,000
Right.
video contest.
it'll show that Joel sent 19 clicks on that from his Twitter account, which seems a little low.
I win.
And it also shows the stats for ifartmobile.com, the link that he was redirecting to. It shows the WHOIS information for that site. It shows the Alexa information for that site. It shows other Twit Power links, other Twit Power users who are linking to the site as well, which is kind of cool.
And
obviously the design, we're still in beta, adding more features, and the design will get cleaned up.
I asked Scott to give us some margin
Yeah.
there on that, so he's probably working on that.
But it also loads a big screenshot of the site.
Big, maybe a little too big.
Yeah, a little too big. We can
It
reduce
just
that.
needs a little bit more margin. Anyway,
So-
Twit Power's starting to take off.
Yeah, and you can see, actually, if you go to the bottom of the Twit Power page, you can see how many users there are. I think we're adding like 100 new users a day right now. Or so.
1,518 users who like our service.
And we're probably hit 10,000 short URLs.
We've had almost
today
had
or tomorrow.
10,000 made. We've had over 61,000 clicks come through the site, and this is with very little promotion. This is just kind of we want to create an API so we can get it in TweetDeck and make it usable by others as well.
But it's a fun little thing, and it's just more value than using tinyURL. Simple as that.
And guess who's number one?
Joel.
Yes, but not for long because somebody's going to come along.
Well, the other thing to remember too is that Joel picks up a lot of new followers, and we're getting new people from Twitter all day long who are creating those URLs. So if you're in the top 25, you have all these people looking at the profile and checking you out and following you on Twitter because they.
There you go. Veronique says every time I do Twit Power, I get more followers. It's fun.
Yeah.
There's a
There you go.
testimonial. Need to put that on the page.
Excellent.
Can we put that on the page?
Frank, that's great.
Yep. Twitpower.me is available. Let's see how long it takes before it's not. Bill Perry just had an idea. TwitPower creates tons of inbound links to the sites you link to. Yes, and it drives followers. So,
I forgot all about the SEO. Yeah, SEO benefit. Every link you create gets another backlink.
and yes, it is similarly named for a reason. And you got
Yeah.
my email about doing the PDF for it, right?
Yeah.
So when people buy Twitter Power the book through our website, they're going to get a bonus, several bonuses. One of them is going to be a one-page PDF that tells them to use Twit Power.
No.
So
This was a promotional idea for the Twitter Power book, which turned into its own service that we are now using exclusively for our short URLs on Twitter.
It has a life of its own. Kimberly, hi Kim. Kimberly joined us. Sean Steffen joined us. Cody's here with us. And let's see who else has popped in. Surf Safely, good to see you. Won't mention your name, but nice to see you. Susan's here. Hi, Susan. Hi, Byron. Newbie One, cool. All right, so it's time.
Yes, it is.
Drum roll, please. It's the top 10. Okay, so it's not as much pomp and circumstance as
No.
Letterman's, but
No, not as much.
All right, top 10 signs that Barack Obama is now president, and these aren't like really
No.
funny.
They're not really funny. It's just it's just the state of the nation where it's been day 2, and these things are happening, and he will probably get credit for
So
most of them.
here they are, the top 10 signs. Okay, next.
Yeah.
All right, so number 10, gas prices are low.
Thank
Hey.
you, Barack Obama.
Wow, all right, we're there. Interest rates are low.
Excellent. Thanks, Barack.
Number 8, the surge in Iraq has worked.
Excellent.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
it was all
Right.
Right. Actually, I think Joe Biden gets to take credit for that one.
Yes.
The hair plugs definitely
Yes.
influenced the bombing. Number 7
Israel completes their Gaza withdrawal today.
Yeah,
All right. So
that's done.
thank you, Barack.
Let's see, number 6, the stock market up, down. No, wait, up.
I don't know what it is. It's been going.
Did I read that right?
Yeah, it's going
It
like
was
crazy.
down yesterday.
It was going like crazy today.
It was not a vote of confidence. It took a serious dive, which I don't know that they've ever seen on an inauguration day.
Yeah.
Who knows something?
Pretty crazy. This is probably the only really funny one.
MSNBC changes tagline to the Good News Network.
I was gonna do something like Matthews and Overman cancel their Valium prescriptions.
Number 4 in the top 10 signs that Barack Obama is now president: Gitmo closing and terror trials stopped.
that's the first.
Let them all go.
First draft order.
Let them all go. Number 3, a Mexican billionaire invested $250 million in the New York Times.
Yesterday, yeah.
Which will help us
Yeah.
because that will allow for greater distribution of the article that we're in on Sunday, February 1st.
Yes.
Buy copies, tell your friends. That's good.
Well, it's all right.
That's good. Number 2 sign, teleprompter sales booming.
Yes.
Well, he didn't have one for
the oath, yeah.
yeah, the oath. They just stepped all over each other, didn't
it was
they?
bad.
Yeah. And I got to say, I think Rick Warren is a classy guy. I think that he handled
good.
that invocation really nicely. And the number 1 sign that Barack Obama is now president, iFart drops to number 12 in the App Store.
yeah.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah.
We need a dirty Raoul for that. All right, so let's see. We have a new visitor, Kleiper53, about what is this show? And
Nate Chase, that is not true. I did not learn everything. He did not learn everything from me.
Yes, I did.
Okay, can I get that? Quote that?
Yeah, that's right there.
Right, it's in print.
Yep. So welcome to the show. Okay, so bunch of comments. Good. I have no comment about your comments.
No problemo, dude. That was easy.
I should split them up though.
Do we have any questions about internet marketing?
Hey, that's a great idea. For the next 20 seconds, we're going to answer questions about internet marketing. Go.
Dun, 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 dun,
Need an
dun,
elevator
dun,
if you're going to
dun,
do elevator
dun.
music. Yep.
Dun,
Okay, no,
dun,
seriously, ask
That would
questions.
be a good iPhone app, elevator music. Just have this little...
Dude, somebody's going to make that now. So Jenna comes to me last night, and she had taken a sheet of paper and drawn out 4 screens for an idea for an app.
Really?
She's like, Dad, I would use this.
Cool.
And I can't tell you on camera what. Actually, kill the audio.
That's not a good app. A mute button? That's a mute button.
That's it.
Excellent.
Basically, my daughter, who's 14, came to me and spec'd out 4 screens with all the choices. And I'm like, this is awesome. Then she goes, how much will I get? She wanted to know, how much she would earn. And I'm not sure it'd be a one that would sell or not.
No, but
It could, though, if we launched using our existing user base. You never know. It'd be fun just to try.
Yeah.
To see. So, there we go. There's that. And you know what actually, if we were going to do a top 10 now of top 10 things most commonly asked of me or said to me, one of them would have to be, I've got a great idea for an iPhone app.
It's getting crazy.
Everybody has ideas for iPhone apps. And
the problem is we have whiteboards and whiteboards full of iPhone app ideas, so we can't really take iPhone app ideas because we tell them we already came up with that, and they're like...
Well, there's that, and people say, I've got a great idea. You guys develop it, we'll split it.
Yeah, that happens all the time.
And we're like, okay, first of all, if we have all these ideas over here and you come to us with one you want to split, doesn't it make more sense for us to work with the ones over here? So we'll have to negotiate with my daughter because I'm not giving her 50%.
No.
If we do this. I told her I'd raise her allowance $1 a week. And she was like,
$1? Well, there were a bunch of questions up there. But...
All right, questions. How come subtitles aren't coming up on the bottom of the screen? It's because we're not using subtitles.
As for the muted part.
Okay. What questions?
Up top. There was a bunch away.
Okay. Does TwitPower work outside of Twitter?
It works as a redirect, but it doesn't count towards your TwitPower.
What's your overall AdWords ROI? We don't really do AdWords.
No.
We're working on rolling out something, but right now. Do you get royalties from Yahoo or Staples? No. How long should I have my time lag between autoresponder follow-ups? Dan?
It depends on what your message is going to be, but typically people do 2 to 3 days. It depends if you're doing a newsletter, if you're doing tips, that kind of stuff. 2 to 3 days is probably about the average, but you can push it out to 4 days depending on your content. 5 days.
Good. What's the best free way to generate traffic? Social media.
Social media is probably the best way.
Twitter. TwitPower.
Blog comments, forum signatures.
I get 70,000 visitors per month, but make nil on AdSense lately. Need help. AdSense is definitely down. I mean, it's still a play.
What kind of site is it?
Yeah, we need to know Guns and Religion, what type of site, and while you're typing that, I'm going to answer another one here. Does Ustream give you a share of advertising? They have plastered all over the place. Not that I know of, but they should. So that's a really good question. What's the best recommended app to manage Twitter followers? I see a lot using Twitter Deck. It's TweetDeck. Actually, there's a new one today, which I think is going to be the best one to use. It's called Tweepler. Tweepler.com. Go there. It just launched today. I haven't even had a chance to tweet about it, and it's really cool because it puts you could put people in columns of who you're following and who you're. Just go look at it. It's slick.
Someone asked about free apps. We have most of our apps are free. So our iVote app is free. Our shopping coupons app is free. The Comm app is free. We probably have 4 or 5 free app ideas that we'll be rolling out the next couple of months.
Why is it so cold outside? Well, it's not here.
70 here today.
We're in Colorado. Yesterday it was 70 degrees, and we were standing outside, and some of the guys were wearing shorts and flip flops, and it's beautiful. What a great winter.
Guns and Religion has an automotive site, so we'd have to see it to know more. But basically, if your placement, you have to check your placement. If you don't have AdSense Secrets, download it for free at adsense-secrets.com, and check out placement ideas and traffic ideas. And it could just be, if you might monetize it better by making deals with other automotive sites and sending them your traffic.
Tweepler is not me. That's Corey. What's Corey's last name? Can't remember, but cool stuff.
It's warmer here than in Sarasota, Florida.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? It's beautiful here right now. Actually, let's see what the real temperature is. It was 70 yesterday in the afternoon, but according to the handy dandy iPhone, that's the stock. So
I actually had to hook my hose up today because my girlfriend's going to use the sprinkler on her lawn.
I pushed the Yahoo stock button by accident, and all I saw was red before I went, no! So, not good. Searching.
Update failed.
Got a network here. Come on. 54 right now, a high of 62 today, but maybe snow this weekend.
It said high of 71 when I left the house today.
Which, it's 5 blocks away.
And what's crazy too is at 54 with the sun feels like it's 65.
Yeah, it feels great. Let's see. Freezing in Florida, coming to Colorado. It's beautiful here. Love it.
Very funny BCF Live.
Let's see. There was another question back here. Where did I see that? How can I make money online? Go to YouTube and look at my videos and search for that. I have an answer for you. Okay, more questions. Bring it.
Bring it.
We're here for you.
By the way, I also have to do that work on that STEM webinar for next week. I don't know if people are here. Do we want to mention that?
Okay. Yes, Corey Shop, thanks. If you guys aren't on our top 1 list, why not? Should be. AdSense-secrets.com. Get my ebook for free. Get a free copy of the Top 1% report. Get in our social network, and we're getting ready to roll out some other member benefits that if you get in before we roll out these other options, you guys will be grandfathered in. And we've got a new designer in-house. The next edition of the Top 1% report is going to, bam, kick it up a notch.
Yes.
Have you seen on the wall?
No, I saw the cover, but
walk in his office, and on the wall he's got many of the pages.
Nice.
It's looking more and more like a truly professional
magazine,
industry magazine, but still has the fun, loose feel that we at Infomedia Inc. try to project to you, the rest of the world. What do you think you were gonna Did you think you were gonna be an online marketer when you were in college? Well, when I was in college, I had a TRS-80.
Yeah.
So no. In fact, I took Computer Science 101 and dropped it after a week because I realized I can't code, and I don't want to code.
See, I didn't even have a good computer science school back then either. There wasn't, unless you went to MIT.
I was University of Illinois.
College. Yeah.
So that was one of the biggies.
I loved computers, but I went to restaurant management because there wasn't a computer program at UNH when I went there. But I had been coding, I was messing with code in like 76, 77.
LAOK wants to know this famous screenshot of my AdSense account. Is that one site or a bunch of sites? It's several sites, but the majority of the revenue was from one site. So I'm a huge believer in building one strong authority site and building it and building it and building it. Not only will you make more with AdSense, I think, in the long run, but you'll also be creating an asset that is sellable rather than a bunch of little sites that aren't.
Do you want to talk about the power of the power of top shopping coupons and how many visitors that's bringing to that site now too, or not?
Yeah, we did an app called Shopping Coupons. It's a
Yeah.
freebie. We get about 500 downloads a day in the App Store, and it's bringing several thousand visits.
Yeah.
You know, so it's
To one of our most popular sites.
What's the best free app? I'm assuming you're talking. Faniki wants to know the best free app, and if I look at my iPhone today, I would say the best free app has to be the Comm app. No. What is my favorite free app?
It's funny, you find yourself using different apps at different times. I mean, Tweety right now is pretty cool. Is that free?
App
Is that free?
sales. No, free is two. Tweety is $2.99.
Yeah, I got that. Sorry.
You know, you're right. It just depends on what the mood is. I like Maze Finger. Maze Finger's cool.
Yeah, you were playing that in a meeting the other day. I was shocked.
What? That I was playing a game? I'll show you guys this one. Maze Finger. This one's free.
It's showing up pretty good.
All right. It's hard to do it from. Anyway,
All right.
that's Maze Finger. So that's a pretty fun little game, and that's all I'll say about that. Bill says he learned to program on a TRS-80 color computer and then upgraded TRS-80 Model 1 and Model 3. Mine was a Model 1 with 4K of RAM. That's 4K, not 4 meg, 4,000 bytes of RAM. Had the black and white screen. And eventually I bought the expansion interface, which let you upgrade to a maximum of 256K of RAM. And if you wanted to buy a 10 megabyte hard drive, it was $800. So my first drive was a tape drive, you know, one of those Radio Shack cassette players.
Yeah. Nice.
There's a great story that, who's got it? John has it on his wall. It's The Onion, and the story is, CEO wonders how Radio Shack is still in business. How are they?
I don't know.
How are they still in business? Who goes to Radio Shack?
I stopped going there when they asked me for my zip code every time I went in.
Oh, well, they finally stopped.
Yeah.
Who shops at Radio Shack? I mean, like a part, you know, a $2.99 part that you might need. They can't stay in business on that. Do you go there to buy phones, computers, toys?
know.
What? I don't get it.
Maybe they have some. Maybe they have some patents and stuff on things.
LAOK says, what about having 100 sites making $1 a day versus having one site make $100 a day? You know, you can do that. That's what Armin Morin does. He keeps pounding out sites that make, you know, $1 a day, and that's fine if you want to keep creating sites. But those sites, you know, you're not building any authority in them, and if AdSense drops off, there's nothing for those sites, and you can't really sell them. Whereas, you know, our site that makes money with AdSense, we've gotten some significant offers from that, you know, would be like 2 years worth of AdSense if we wanted to sell it.
I'm actually
But
trying
we
to
choose
sell
not
my
to.
excess sites now because they're a distraction to me, and I don't want to focus on them anymore.
Let's see, missed some other. Can you give us some ideas of high-paying keywords? Mesothelioma. No, not anymore.
Yeah, it depends. All you have to do is use the Google keyword tool. You can find out and see what's popular and stuff. But I wouldn't focus on that. Focus on your niche and do keywords in your niche, and you can. There's a lot of different tools that will tell you what the highest paying ones are. But
Newbie One says, saw Twitter for Dummies has a book. How is yours different? Well, Twitter for Dummies doesn't come out until like June or July, and it's a for Dummies book.
it's how to use Twitter. His is Twitter for
Yeah,
business.
ours is all about using Twitter for business.
It's not a
so.
tutorial. It's
They actually, I mean, they're both from Wiley, same publisher, and we allowed them to put an ad for Twitter for Dummies in the back of our book, and we've got an ad for our book in the back of theirs. So I think they support each other. Yeah, would be better to have 1,000 sites, each earning $1,000 a day. I have to agree with that. What did you use to brand your Ustream window, streaming text, etc.? Okay, so that's actually Chris the Hand Harper, our producer, who downloaded a program for the Mac called Cam Twist, and there's a free version out there. Chris, have we done any articles or tutorials showing how we do that?
with the live.
Was Cam Twist? Chris has written some very
Fanicky,
good
the
articles.
obvious answer is iFart. Is the best paid app on the App Store.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Why doesn't Twitter service reveal too much personal information? Because it's personal information, I'm guessing. It's a privacy thing.
Well, you can reveal as much personal information as
Right.
you want using the service, so.
Yep. How did things go at TextCast Live at Affiliate Summit? Stupendous.
Yes.
We have some very significant things that we're working
In fact,
on.
we broke down the booth a little early. I felt we weren't supposed to do that.
It was great. We've got some potentially huge clients that we're going to be dealing with for integration and some white labels, and TextCast Live will be going live with customers in February. Armin Morin doesn't even use a sales funnel. He charges the same for a lot of his products, last I heard. He's got various prices, but because he's got some high-end stuff, he's got some low-end stuff, and the big thing for him is when people buy his stuff, he throws in a seminar, right? So they come to big seminar, and then they learn more, and they buy more. When does the book come out? The big launch day is February 19th, and the book will actually be out a few days
What's it
before that.
ranked on Amazon now?
I don't know. We haven't done any big pushes, but if you'll go to twitterpower.com, you can read all about the book and follow when it's going to go live. There's a question for you.
Which one?
I don't know. The last one.
How do you recommend finding a good price to charge for product, and how long to wait before adjusting? Yeah, that's a good question. Look at your competitors, see what they're charging. I mean, this market is kind of tough. I mean, you can't charge $97 for a 30-page ebook anymore. You can't charge $47 for a 10-page PDF anymore. If you're doing a comprehensive video series, I mean, $47 seems to be the right price point these days.
Actually, just last night as I was driving home, we've thought several times about doing an ebook on creating an iPhone app.
Right.
And I can see the headline now, how I made, how I sold $350,000 worth of farts on the iPhone.
Right.
What would people pay for a comprehensive guide that walks them through the process, getting a developer account, finding a developer,
Right.
coming up with the idea for the app, designing it, getting it done, and then the marketing of it? What would you guys pay for, if you were interested in iPhone development, what would you pay for a book that reveals how somebody who has succeeded at it has done it? I want to know. $97. That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm. The other thing, too, is just to survey people. Like with Instant Form Pro, you can survey their customers and find out what they're willing to pay for something like that.
Who's the best person to learn from to build a sales funnel? That would be Kevin Wilkie and Matt Gill at Nitro Marketing. And just Google them. I would pay $97. $1 million. Should I write the book?
I think there's probably tons of people searching for it, so.
Could probably do it in a week.
Yeah.
I'm going to think about that because it's not like we have nothing else going on. Ustreamer 50591, you will not be able to get this book for $50.
Not to mention the marketing could be a whole huge chapter of that, how to market an iPhone app.
Kevin Wilkie, that's part of it. Yeah. Kevin Wilkie and Matt Gill are Nitro Marketing. Really smart guys. We've spent some time with them. We must be on the main page right now because we have 81 viewers and 41 in the chat room. So welcome those of you who are joining us for the first time, just stumbling across Ustream.tv and going, who are these guys? My name is Joel Comm. This is Dan Nickerson. We are internet marketers, affiliate marketers, iPhone developers, mobile marketing innovators, authors, speakers. And I'm a father. I'm also I'm married for 20 years in February, not to him. And we speak and we teach people how to make money online. So those of you joining us, welcome, and come in the chat room. Come on in. I don't bite. Dan does, and the monkey bites. And if you want to get a taste of what the show is all about, let me introduce you to our friend, the flying monkey, the mascot of the show.
Not shot the monkey yet.
And it is time.
Yeah.
It's time. I mean, we're like only 9 minutes left on the show, and the monkey has not yet flown. So, what time is it? Flying monkey time. All right. Everybody's so excited. Just shoot the stupid monkey.
Tired.
Here we go. Ooh,
Oh, must get
that
the
was
CD rack
that
out.
was a low flyer right there.
Oh, yeah.
Just about took Chris's kneecap off. So rather than chat, can you accept call-in audio into your show using Ustream.tv? No. However, we have had a meeting here, and there's gonna be a new set coming. We're
Yes.
getting me a desk finally, so it's gonna be more like a late night set.
This is gonna be turned up a big notch very soon.
Bam! And we've got some ideas for some things, and one thing we would like to do is have call-ins. And so, Chris, you actually need to be thinking about how that would work technically, because we want people to be able to call in and ask questions and not just have to look at the text, but hear their voices, because we want to talk to you guys. You got great questions. We're glad that you join us here regularly. And
You'll probably see a lot more celebrity guests too. Can we say that?
yes, more monkeys.
Yes.
Who's coming?
Anybody we want.
Really?
Yeah, you get that golden.
Barack! Dan, get up. Obama's
You
here.
get that golden roll. We can do the what's his name? The Conan O'Brien's little voice guy.
Yeah.
That'd be
there
kinda
you go.
funny.
So we can have whoever we want. I didn't know we could do that. So I'm thinking, how do we get guests? Dan says we could have whoever we want. So
Yes.
is there any closed captioning on Ustream? Not that I know of. Not that I know of. You can do it. Awesome, like the pig better. Monkeys are creepy. I like the monkey. Do not disrespect the monkey. So we got about 5 minutes left. If you guys want to ask some more questions.
Is random Ustreamer making a joke about what we just talked about, or is that for real?
This?
Yeah.
No, I'm sure.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to do an interview now, but thank you for asking. Just there's no time. I'm turning down interviews left and right because you could see we're doing really important work
Yes. It's critical.
here. Actually, this is like a sanity break for us
Yeah.
to pull away from the computer and have some fun and connect with you guys for a little bit and then get back to it because there's a lot to do. And I have a lunch appointment today.
You do.
Yes. His name is Tim. Not that Tim, a different Tim.
Okay.
A
Work
Tim
related?
who doesn't know. Nope, not work here. Bill says he's moving to Idaho. Will be a 9-hour drive from Loveland. Watch out. Do you recommend jailbreaking? As long as you know what you're doing, and of course, finicky. Is it finicky or funnicky or fey nakai? How would you pronounce it? Fanicky.
Funnicky.
Finicky. Jailbreaking your phone means technically releasing it from Apple's clutches
Yes.
so that you can install applications that you don't find in the App Store, and I believe also lets you use it with other providers if
Yeah.
you so choose. It definitely slows down your phone a little bit. It does let you do some cool things, like you can turn your camera into a video camera. You can do, from June Fabrics, the thing where you can tether your phone. What's that called?
I don't know.
You guys know? The app that lets you tether your phone and use it as a router?
Share or something?
No,
Share?
not NetShare. I had it, but here's the problem. When Apple comes out with an update, it erases if you sync it, it erases everything that you've installed
Right.
that is a jailbroken product, and then you have to reinstall. So I
not
didn't bother.
recommended. Yeah.
It's just a pain. If you got time and you really, really use those jailbroken apps a lot, then go for it.
Plus,
But,
avoids a warranty too, doesn't it?
I don't know if you could jailbreak a touch or not. Can you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yep, Fletcher says you can. So, finicky, absolutely. Would someone try the link just a moment to see if we can video chat? One of you guys wants to try that out, then be our guest. Our viewership is going up. We need to tell Ustream if they're going to put us on the front page to do it towards the beginning of the show. You guys missed the top 10 signs that Barack Obama is president, but I will give you the highlights. Lower gas prices, lower interest rates, stock market being what it is, teleprompter sales booming, and iFart dropping to number 12 in the App Store. So, ha. Why do you air your show in the middle of the afternoon on a weekday? That's a good question. I have a good answer.
Because Lost is on tonight.
Is it tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be watching.
Yes.
Isn't it just like a recap show though?
Oh.
Or is
I
it
don't know.
actually a
I think it's the
premiere?
actual one. I'm not
Well,
sure.
now I need to know. Is Lost tonight a recap show, or is it the actual premiere of a new program? Who knows? We air the show now because this is when we're at work.
It's also recorded, so you can watch it anytime.
Yeah, I mean,
And we have a lot of international followers too.
right. And if I go home from work and tell my wife, well, I'm doing a show tonight, it's like, well, that she's like, didn't you have all day to work?
Plus, we're burnt out at night.
I'm tired now. Okay, Finiki says it's the premiere, so cool.
Cool.
Yeah, awesome. Are you having a
Feels
Lost
weird.
party?
No,
No?
no. Brady's not a fan.
You want to come over and watch?
Nah, she'll watch it, but she's not a fan.
Okay. So that's like, no, Joel, I'm not
No,
going
right on.
to watch.
Bill's,
Cool.
Bill's waiting for Heroes. You know the Heroes guy.
Yeah, well, it's kind of funny, Bill, because you're a Heroes fan. I started getting on the treadmill again this week because I'm fat and I need to lose about 40 pounds. And what?
40.
40.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm 220. I need to be 180.
Yikes. I need to be 220.
You're 380. Anyway, Greg Grundman, who plays on Heroes, of course, is on Twitter. And I was watching Lost while on the treadmill. And episode 1, he's the pilot who turned into Bait and then Splatter. Baitandsplatter.com.
Taken.
And I got I got a friend who's on Heroes right now, David Lawrence, who plays the Puppet Master. I got him on Twitter just about a month or so ago. So if you enjoy Heroes, then David's a buddy of mine. Let's see.
See, BCF is a trainer. He can get you treadmill training.
I have a treadmill.
You should do it.
I walk.
You should do a why don't you do a Ustream show while you're on the treadmill?
Yeah,
Teach internet marketing while you get fit.
Lost final season starts today. It's not the final
It's not the
season.
final season I know of.
They have a is it 6 or 7 season plan? I think it's 7.
I'm not sure.
I think it's a 7 season plan. So this is season 5. I've lost weight on the treadmill before BCF Live. I don't know why you say that, but I spent several months. I spent a summer working on the treadmill and cutting back on the crap that I was eating, and I dropped 30 pounds, and I looked great and I felt great.
If you go from not doing anything to burning calories on the treadmill, you gotta lose weight.
Anything. Thing is, I don't like other forms of working out. No, I didn't lose muscle. I lost fat. I mean, believe me, I've got it right here in my jiggly part right here, and that's what disappeared. I was.
And if you can believe this, I used to run a health club for 6 years. I ran a health club. If you can believe that.
I don't believe it.
It's true.
I think you're lying.
It's true.
Liar!
It is true.
Do you still have your
I also
membership card?
ran the bar next door, so that tells you something.
See, if you want your metabolism to go up, acai berry.
Yes.
That's the way to go. In fact, you can get a trial for, what is it? What are we charging? Shipping?
$3.95. Are we
It's,
telling people that that's our company?
Well, now we did.
You did.
You had to say that. There you go. You guys can go there and get a trial to this acai thing. I ran a marathon too, Mark, many years ago. 30-something years ago, I ran the Montreal Marathon, and I said to myself, well, that was a living hell, never again. And I've stayed true to my word.
I dated a marathon runner. That was the closest I got.
Okay, so it's time. It's time. With a record number of viewers in the room for the day, why are you people still watching? It's over. We're done.
I feel like we're forgetting to tell them something, though.
See, there they go. What are we forgetting to tell them? Don't forget to floss.
Yeah, that's one of them.
Respect your parents. Buy our stuff. What else?
.com. I guess I don't know. I'll think about it a second it goes off.
Don't leave the house without your galoshes if it looks like it's going to rain. Take time to say I love you to somebody today, preferably somebody you know.
Hey, Ronnie, can you tweet Joel with that testimony you gave earlier today? Just go to Joel's Twitter account.
Double click, yeah.
And tweet your TwitPower testimonial link. In fact, that's not a bad idea. People could tweet you to tell you what they think of TwitPower.
That would be awesome. Okay.
Thank you.
So with that, thanks for joining us, and until next week.
That was easy.
We'll see you guys, and we'll be here, right? Next week we'll be here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You checking your watch to see if you'll
thinking-
be here next week? Let's see, what
I'm looking
time
at the
is it?
date.
I'll be here next week. On behalf of myself, Dan Nickerson, Chris the Hand Harper, and Fletcher, who's sitting in the room but not actually doing anything
I wanna go
related
see
to the
those
show,
graphics.
we'll see you guys next week. Take care.
Bye,
Be
everyone.
good.
We have 4 seconds. We have 2.
Until detonation.
Enjoy loss tonight.